So I'd like to show you a few things about using Vocaroo. Vocaroo can be easily accessed via your computer and the web at vocaroo.com. You can see that up here. Vocaroo is an online recording service. You don't need many skills in advance of using Vocaroo. All you need to do is have a working computer with an internet connection. One of the big advantages to using Vocaroo is that you don't have to register, you don't have to have an email. It gives us a lot of options. So first, let me show you how to use it before moving further. To use Vocaroo, you would click here in the middle to record, and then you'll be able to record whatever it is you'd like to say. You often have to give it microphone access. So it would be helpful that you're using a device that has a microphone built in or that you can attach separately. Sometimes you also have to allow it through the web browser. And then usually I find you have to stop it and then retry before you get a working recording. So if we click this again, now it should be recording what I'm saying. Then I can click it to stop, and we should be able to listen to it back. Now it should be recording what I'm saying. Then I can click it to stop. So if I was happy with that, I can look down beneath and it says happy with this recording, click here to save. So we'll do that in just a second. If I'm not happy, you can retry and start again. So already you can see I didn't have to sign in to create my recording, and now without signing in, I have some options for saving. So let's click here. And they'll give you several options. They give you a link. You can click here to get an embedding option or even to email it. Then you'll notice there's some connections for a variety of social media. And this is what I use mostly, is the options down below to download as a different file type. So I generally download as an MP3, and then I can save it to our school's network. There's also an option way over on the other side to get a QR code straight from the website. So there's some great advantages here. Not only can you get an online link for sharing, you could also just download it as an MP3. One of the advantages to being able to download the MP3 is that you'll always have that file. One thing that I've noticed looking through Vocaroo is that if you just use the link, they only hold those links for a few months' time. So if you need your audio recording to be long-lasting, you would want to use something other than the link to keep your audio recording available on a website or wherever you might be using it. So you don't need any skills in advance. You just need a working computer, an internet connection, a microphone. The advantages we've kind of talked about, where you don't have to sign up, and this is great for my students because I work with elementary students and most of them don't have an email account, and the email accounts that my older students do have, we don't allow it to come from outside sources. So this is great for us. We can download the file, which is a huge advantage, and it also offers us this link and QR code options, which we really like. We've used this in several of our second grade classes because it's so simple that we can easily teach the students how to do it, and then they're able to complete this on their own. And they often take a story that they've written or some information about something else that they've already written, and they record this and turn it into a QR code so that our parents can listen to them read their story while they're standing in the hallway or waiting for their child to be picked up. So there's several options like that. We also held a cultural museum where every student brought something to school to represent the country that they are from, and then they recorded their voice explaining this item, and we created a QR code for each item, which then went with the item in the cultural museum, and everyone was able to walk around that and listen to the student explain their item in their country. So it was a great use of Vocaroo.